I'm torn on that one, right? Because obviously it seems like virtually every character, if not every character, I'm actually struggling to think of what character might not have an actual reversal if they DI DP, because I think every character has one so far. So really forcing you to engage instead with using your drive gauge if you want to try to swing out of stuff. We are bringing in and opening this one up. First match of the day on Winners Round 1, as Tom has said in the bracket, we are bringing you Pool 1 and 3, and HSM party time here on the Kimberly, really running away with the offense so far.
Yeah, absolutely. Kimberly, one of those pressure characters, the Bushin Ryu inheritor for this game, student of Guile, so going to be able to get all those dash-ins and plus frames. But speaking of plus frames, right back at you, the reaction drive impact from HawaiianShirtMan, and yeah, this is definitely a HawaiianShirtMan character. Absolutely.
Oh, no, absolutely. I think it's definitely par for the course. Finds the back throw, immediately using all this stuff to get everything moving forward. Has the wall splat in the corner. We're going to press the issue. Ooh, into the tricky stuff. You get extra plus frames off the drive rush. Is he cracked right now?
Absolutely. He might be activated. The party is already happening. I feel like they gave HawaiianShirtMan, a character that already kind of listens to music, kind of jams out. That's trouble.
Oh my god, the meaty connects, and the elbow drop works out. That is as close to a perfect as you will get for this first game on the board to HawaiianShirtMan.
Yeah, and I've seen a lot of people talk about having troubles against Guile as Kimberly, but HawaiianShirtMan showing that, you know, you can definitely get in there with Kimberly. Once she puts you in the corner, get some of those plus frame situations. Great reaction again on the drive impact. She can really just run her game if you aren't familiar with it.
No, absolutely. And I think with it being a beta, right, you definitely don't have a lot of time for it. But if you DP the drive rush like that, you do not get to bulldoze through the neutral in quite that way. Drive impact blows up the attempt at a teleport forward. No, we overcommit on the flash kick.
Nice corner carry there as well. The step back, the footsies with the medium kick. And here we go. Mix. Incoming. I love it. Into the empty dash, into the throw, drive impact at the wall, but no! Not today!
Yeah, this EX flash kick is really coming out a lot. You can see that intensity. Ooh, HawaiianShirtMan really does not want to engage in the footsie game. Okay, switching to the low forward to engage from a little bit farther away.
Yeah, you see the spacing there with stand medium kick from Solo Rebellion, just trying to make sure that they're able to engage at a range that allows them to get some plus frames and get a knockdown. But HawaiianShirtMan defending really well. Notice the lack of booms as well. It's mostly sticking to hit confirms in the flash kicks.
Yeah, and you can see that HawaiianShirtMan is having that difficulty of getting past that wall. That's really the big element here. We're going to go into the level 3. That's going to be a big deal. Earn a little bit of their own DI back. Burn some drive gauge off of Solo Rebellion.
Now again, Crab House at the wall. The jump over, drive impact. Yeah, that's going to be a combo. Go straight into Super, but it was the wrong one!
If you had done the level 3, all you needed to do, and now HawaiianShirtMan gets to jam out to their tunes. What's on that mixtape? What do you think?
Definitely, you know, HawaiianShirtMan, I feel like some 90s house might come around for HawaiianShirtMan listening to those beats. But Kimberly does get a buff with the music activated after level 3, so it's going to be even harder for Crab House to get out of this situation.
Yeah, this is looking real difficult, and you can see now the engagement in the way that Solo Rebellion was choosing to try to deal with that flash kick as an answer did not end up working out. HawaiianShirtMan is able to bait it and closes out that second game. Kimberly's level 3 might be my favorite level 3 vibe, but I'm down to try it. I'm excited for his design. We are loading in. The next match is up. It is going to be Demon Hado versus NoRespect.
Oh, big drive impact. NoRespect indeed. Demon Hado going to be shoving NoRespect into the corner. Nice break.
All right. Getting that big hit, starting to push us towards the mid-screen. Regular throw, so NoRespect. Okay. These one-offs, but that back throw. His back throw has always gotten him so much corner carry.
Absolutely. Perry coming out there, building up some of that drive gauge from downtown.
Life fairly even. That's a big jump in. How much are we going to be able to commit to this? We do cash out the 1 drive bar we had, and that is going to be enough to do it. We actually had a little bit, because if you have less than 1, you can still cash that out. It'll just put you into burnout, but first round on the board for NoRespect.
Absolutely. Drive rush cancel to keep the pressure going. Immediate counter hit, but right back at you with a punish counter. Demon Hado stepping into the DMs, another drive rush, and a throw. Throws on punish counter do a grip.
They do, and they burn so much of the drive gauge. Demon Hado is burned out in the corner. Where is the drive act going to come from? No, this stagger pressure is going for so long, and off of those drive rushes, those frame advantage bonuses do stack. Ooh. Every single one of those is getting an extra 8 frames.
Level 3, going to send them into the skies. No surprise, KO. No respect. 0 respect at all. Just going into if no respect, Ken is definitely going to be the one. For the beta, that's definitely a Ken player.
No, absolutely. I mean, even just on the name, if someone's being disrespectful, Ken will be the character. I do love this stage. Game 2, yes. NoRespect is up that first game, and you can see they're so much more effectively taking their turns. I like that Demon Hado is trying to integrate more of that stagger pressure that he gets off of the Dragon Kick specials, but I think NoRespect is just much more confidently taking their turn back.
Absolutely, and Demon Hado already at a life deficit here, throwing out some fireballs, trying to space things out. Cross up, good blocks from NoRespect. Drive rush cancel. Here we go, some pressure, but just not enough for a knockdown. But NoRespect and burnout, ooh. And yeah, drive impact on reaction. However, you got to be careful here. You don't have a lot of bars.
Right. Yeah, we got plenty here, but I mean, Demon Hado, I don't like them using the drive impact there, and they probably should not have. NoRespect fighting through the burnout to close that one out. I think that Demon Hado saw that the burnout was there and just got a little bit too antsy, but drive impact against burnout, if you're not in the corner, just really doesn't feel worth it.
Definitely doesn't, but here's a cashed out. Drive impact is getting dividends back. To jump over, immediately NoRespect catching the whiff and the back throw into the corner. Demon Hado needs to be really careful here. Full drive gauge for NoRespect.
Yeah, you can see Demon Hado's really using that. Oh, perfect parry, but we're a little bit late on a punish. But what I was going to say is NoRespect is really utilizing drive rush cancels to get that extra frame advantage. I don't think that this is going to kill. No, it isn't, but Demon Hado's back is up against the wall, and there's plenty of DI here to make some stuff happen. Ooh!
EXDP out of that dangerous situation. You saw the drive rush into a drive impact, which is a really scary way to close the distance at the wall against the opponent. Demon Hado spacing things out, slowly building that drive gauge. But you see, every time Demon Hado blocks, you're losing some of it, and nice confirm into a drive rush to finish out the round.
Yeah, so I think one of the difficulties there is you could see that Demon Hado was really trying to engage with, you know, standing roundhouse as their choice to deal with, you know, low forward drive rush cancel or just raw drive rush cancel into like a low short or a low forward. It just didn't end up working out as much for them because I think they had that answer. They didn't have the time. It's a fantastic cause, and we get the battle of the new blood, Luke and Jamie.
Yeah, OGYawn running the Jamie and NervyHarber on the Luke. What do you think about Luke in this game? I haven't really seen too many people play him, and I'm wondering if that's a leftover effect from Street Fighter V's reception of Luke.
At least for the first beta, I think everyone's impression was that Luke was sort of a little bit lackluster, especially when compared to how dominant he was in Street Fighter V. And I think, you know, are people underexploring him? Maybe, I couldn't rightly say, but I'm excited by this Jamie finding the throw on the drive impact. No, it was the command grab, but we dropped the link. Yes, he gets a Fei Long or twin style command grab in level 3 drink.
In burnout, but still got the drink going. Jamie put into the corner. OGYawn gonna have to figure out a way. Yeah, nothing you can really do about that stun combo.
I definitely don't agree with this because you're not going to have the damage, and I think when you stun them, they auto come back and they leave burnout, which affords OGYawn just a little bit more breathing room. I wish that NervyHarber had been just a little bit more patient and really made the frame advantage they get off of burnout last a little bit longer.
Yeah, OGYawn able to come back at full drive gauge and now up around in this first game. A little bit of a punish counter here. NervyHarber moving forward. There's the drink right there, and that's so important against Jamie is you got to pressure him, right? You can't just let him get drinks for free.
Yep. All right, we've got in level 1 drink, you get that extra jab target combo in the back. Oh my god, finds the launcher as a raw poke as NervyHarber tries to push forward, but unfortunately overcommits. Plus frames off of it. Shimmy works out for NervyHarber. OGYawn in a rough spot here.
He went into burnout with the EX Sandblast, but able to get the air-to-air. NervyHarber tying things up.
All right, jump in working out. We went for the shimmy off the stand forward, but NervyHarber really representing that low strong. OGYawn needs to find a different spot to make it happen. Meaty standing strong is just plus enough.
Step back, jump over, nice block again, but thrown. NervyHarber back into the corner. Level 2 drink, feeling a little bit better, oiled up.
You do not want to be jumping at a Jamie if they got those, especially once they have the dive kick special at level 1 drink. They get that. Here's the problem with the dive kick, though. It definitely gets anti-airs.
Ducking under the sandblast, blocks up OGYawn, looking for a way to get in. Punish, big damage coming out here off the wall. Absolutely into the level 3. Went into a little Barracuda mode.
He's not gonna burn out. No, he's gonna have one more bar, but OGYawn has CA available to him now, which off the right hit here, you know, one touch forward into CA. You can see that's why he's fishing with the low forward.
Absolutely. Empowered CA, once you get to a certain health range, got to be super careful. I like that tick throw right there from NervyHarber. Going to be taking game 1 against OGYawn.
Yeah, I think one of the difficulties that OGYawn is having here is you can see that he's really trying to play for a strike throw shimmy game. The problem is NervyHarber is really representing low strong a lot in these gaps. So I think what OGYawn needs to do is represent frame trap a little more, try to rely a little bit more on standing strong or drive rush cancels. But if you can find these anti-airs that lead to this great damage and this corner control, no! Back throw through the overhead.
Unfortunate stuff. OGYawn low on drive gauge, but big on the life lead. Gets a knockdown, take another drink. Level 4, let the hair down.
This is huge. Dive kick is going to whiff, but I mean, one low forward into Rekka's is going to get the kill here. Didn't respect the drive rush cancel.
Yo, Jamie's crouching forward is so good, especially at level 4. But NervyHarber, big combo, EX, nothing doing. Oh, didn't get the finish. Finally got it in the scramble game.
All right, NervyHarber on set point over OGYawn finds the cross up, actually just follows right back up into the throw. We don't need to confirm as long as our game is working.
Crouching forward again, and OGYawn pecking away at the life lead, looking at a chance to jump in, finally gets it. Level 2 drink.
All right, I think that would have been plus. You can see NervyHarber is respecting it, slowly inching their way out. All right. We get the ground bounce off of this. I think OGYawn is representing empowered dive kick maybe a little bit too often. All right, right into the level 3. Does he have the links off of that? You can do the drive rush cancel forward, back into the launcher. If this doesn't kill, I have to imagine OGYawn's got those. Yes, he does.
Oh, yeah, you already know. Immediate counter hit as well. Good stuff from OGYawn. Man, those level 3s really let you get plenty of drive gauge back too. I just realized that as that one was going. Like, OGYawn started that at about 2.5 bars of drive, and when it ended, he was at 5.
Yeah, it's definitely a big equalizer if you can land that level 3 or that CA. I think Yawn is representing that sweep just a little bit too much. It's not working out great for him.
NervyHarber trying to space things out. Oh, good. Low, goes over the low. Now NervyHarber in a really good situation here. Does still have level 3 as well.
Yep, one of the reasons that you'll fish for that sweep is Jamie does have the target combo off the sweep that lets him get a drink loaded. And obviously OGYawn is really loving that level 1 drink at the very least, because you want to be able to get that dive kick, especially to represent it against a character with a fireball like Luke. Trying to keep this pressure going. Oh my god, that was such a hard read on the DP, and it's not going to work. Flash Knuckle, mad plus frames. NervyHarber using that burnout so effectively this time, and closes out the second game.
NervyHarber representing a lot of things and spending a lot of meter on EX dive, whereas NervyHarber then backed off and said, okay, I'm going to spend my drive gauge a little bit more wisely. But speaking of wisely, we got the old man with the beard coming back up. Ryu, finally on the screen.
Right. Right, we do have the Kimberly. Oh no, is not able to keep Ryu back in the corner. Right, thank you. We did just get from the voice of God. This is Prophet versus YJK.
Oh, the media overhead? Okay.
Right, and Prophet is the Ryu, we're being told, so smoked by that run cancel overhead. Having a really hard time finding the chance to push through this, but we can represent that low forward with the best of them. You were talking about the strength of Ryu's low forward in this title.
It's so good, especially at max range. It's I believe it's -6 on block, but at max range it's just such a good option of really poking your opponent out. But speaking of good options here, Tatsu for the corner carry. Prophet trying to lay down more of that damage. The guessing game, yeah, he went for the air option, but nothing doing.
Really fishing with that stand fierce. We're not getting much out of it, and I love that that YJK is representing stand short drive rush cancel, really making some problems happen here for Prophet. And while YJK is in burnout, you can see that they still have such dominant control. Burnout only matters if you're blocking.
Yeah, never heard of it. YJK punching in the 24-hour shift and not feeling a thing.
Yeah, they're not looking to spend $60 in June to block.
No, not at all. Especially if you're playing Kimberly. It's such a cool character, right? By the way. The design is tight. Like, everything is so cool. I'm a huge fan.
You can see really fishing off that standing medium kick again. Okay, we find punish counter sweep. Wake up reversal out of Prophet. Does not want to deal with this stuff. Oh no, the one time YJK actually follows up with the string after. Prophet is not representing the reversal.
Ooh! That was the best defensive option that they had. They get the knockdown, gonna try to throw some pressure out, but Kimberly, the stand medium kick is so good, and a full confirm afterwards. YJK taking Prophet down to the ground.
That was such a sick sequence out of YJK. Looking a little cracked right now, but able to press that, and I love that they had the level 1 in the back. Even in that spot, you know, you get burned out in that sequence, but you're fine. Nice whiff punish on the sweep. Another reversal has to come out of Prophet, who is sitting really low on drive gauge right now.
Oh, there's the Oki. Drive impact through the canister. Interesting response. I mean, it did burn something, and you're at the wall. Okay, this is a stun combo. Not too terrible, actually. Oh, excuse me. Never mind. That wasn't a full stun combo.
Yeah, I think we elected to end in the can setup because we knew there was only so much damage in the back. We didn't have a level 3. We're spending the level 2 here. I think that should kill.
That's going to wrap it up there. Wow. Kimberly just oppressive, as you can see, right out the gates. And YJK knew it for sure. Prophet barely got a chance to respond.
Yeah, I do have to say, I'll take a step back from analyzing the game and just say, I love every version of the Hidden Lotus super. If your character has that super move, I am just here for it. Launch him in the air, smoke him. I know Chip has it too. I'm just here for it when it happens. And that's I love that realization of it for Kimberly. I love that she is running around the whole screen.
It's so cool. It's definitely super cool. Yeah, Kimberly, I mean, you know, Beta 1 was a demon, and looks like it's the same thing for me. And that a lot of that is production. We're just up here talking. And speaking of talking, we're gonna have a lot of words exchanged right here. Kimberly versus Kimberly.
Yeah, this is gonna be definitely interesting. It looks like 80s Bully. Oh, that's a real shame. 80s Bully on the red costume, but the blue life bar. The can does not connect for them as the knockdown is just a little bit too early. Punish counter, drive impact. We're gonna be able to push all the way to the corner, right into the level 1.
This is a cool level 1 too. The getaway with the can at the end, just so dope. Oh, corner combo off of the drive impact again. 80s Bully living up to their name for sure. Catching KingRich at the lockers, but the response from KingRich.
Oh no! Oh my god, that was such a dope punish for the drive impact out of KingRich. And 80s Bully is burnt out and on the back foot right now towards the corner. That's gonna be a stun. We're not gonna have the damage in the back, I don't think. For the level 2, actually, we might.
We're going to find out for sure. Burnout, damage down. Wow. KingRich That was the turn of the movie where the hero comes back after getting bullied, put in the locker.
Absolutely. He said that was young Daniel entering the crane stance.
Oh my goodness, what a response from KingRich. But 80s Bully back at it again, starting out strong. There's a bust out from KingRich.
Oh my god, there is so much DI coming out of KingRich, and they are really using that drive gauge. And it's that same problem where they're using it so much now to try to get this early lead, but if they're not going to be able to finish the job, finding the throw. Oh, they do get the knockdown off the can right into the level 3.
Then the Walkman. This isn't going to have the enhanced damage on it, but 80s Bully, last chance for the dance. Drive impact response, close to burnout. Oh, the response didn't have the health for the armor.
Oh, real shame. KingRich able to close out that first game. I love going for that. I mean, I was talking about you need to be able to finish the job. If you're going to be able to end your sequence just before burnout into that level 3, you already spoke to it. Level 3 gets you back so much drive gauge.
Yeah, that's going to be super important going forward as well. There's the bust out from KingRich. Able to really take 2 rounds away from 80s Bully despite them being able to get out the gate fast though. Here in game 2, 80s Bully has the corner pressure. Counter hit confirmed.
I love that whiff punish too. The jump, use the elbow to bait the anti-air out of KingRich. No, we dropped the super combo.
This could be a chance for KingRich, but playing it patiently.
Oh, I don't agree with that. You've burned so much. You're not going to have the level 3 in the back. You're just hungry because you know it's in burnout.
I have an opportunity here with burnout at the wall. 80s Bully does get the jump out. The cross up connects. Rough.
Yeah, the RPS, once you're in burnout in the corner, because drive impact becomes so powerful, you need to, as the offender against somebody in burnout, you need to be watching for jump. Because jump is basically the only thing you can do once you're in burnout to get around drive impact.
80s Bully. Eyes on the prize here in game 2. Already has a round. There's the bust out from KingRich. Can set up.
All right.
80s Bully following up with the chase down.
Trying to press the issue. Elbow connects. KingRich trying to work their way back. They've made a comeback like this before. And to run, trying to make this happen. Elbow drop. Just backing off. I wish that KingRich was being a little bit more active and a little bit more conscientious of their meter utilization. They do get baited. It is 1 game apiece.
I actually like how 80s Bully slow things down. I guess you wouldn't expect of a Kimberly player right now, but was able to slow things down and really take their advantage. Drive impact on wake up, and blow KingRich back into the corner.
Drive impact trying to push him back. No anti-air, getting that jump in. Additional plus frames on that. The throw on the drive impact.
Pick up buttons. 80s Bully willing to fight for that neutral space. Slides in just to close the distance. Good air to air, but the bust out again. KingRich not afraid to pull the trigger. Going to get punished on the slide, but not a big one. Put themselves into burnout. Got to be super careful now.
Yeah, I wish they were a little bit more afraid to pull the trigger. Here's the problem, is 80s Bully. Oh my god, that was almost godlike. What I was going to say is 80s Bully has already demonstrated that once burnout is there, all they want is drive impact. 80s Bully wants one thing, and it's disgusting. It's drive impact. The problem is they're going to spend their whole gauge pushing you from one side of the screen to the other.
Yeah, but that time, 80s Bully was able to be fortunate. The escape did not work out for KingRich, and now they're back in the corner again. Got to be super careful. Drive impact on response to the OD overhead.
Oh, every time. 80s Bully, one more anti-air, and they're going to be in burnout, though. I think KingRich knows that. That's why they're going to elbow so much. It's a big punish counter right into the level 3, though. It's not going to kill, but we are going to get that damage boost.
Plenty of drive gauge as well. Here we go. At the wall. Got to be super careful. Went into wake up drive impact. Great option of a throw there from 80s Bully. That was so smart.
Wake up DI there is such a bizarre choice. I cannot but feel like they panicked at the corner a little bit. Yo, shout outs to Salt Mine League with the 250 raid. Welcome everybody to Pizza Party, the Street Fighter 6.
Absolutely.
Here, I'll just put my voice on. Hi, chat. This is gonna be No Need to Talk and Vatim.
Dope. All right.
Lateen and no need to talk on the Juri. Speaking of juries, finally get to see some Juri action, but it's been the Kimberly show so far.
Yeah, no, absolutely. We've seen plenty of Kimberly. I think Kimberly, even just being such an offensive character and having so many different movement mechanics, there's just a lot of knowledge check, and I think that lends itself really well in the early lifespan of a game. That the drive impact does manage to get that wall splat there, and we reversal out, bypass the can altogether.
Building up drive gauge again. Oh, burnout state for Lateen. No need to talk. On throw the ground fireball, fades away, but gets the corner, gets positioning.
I love that. Yeah, I love that stand jab check. But Lateen is that's a big punish. No need. Are we gonna have the damage in the back? No, we just get the knockdown on the pinwheel. Oh,
great check on the dash up.
Oh no!
Unfortunate. No need was definitely on the door of taking that first round, but Lateen gets the jump in. I like the double lights as well for the pressure into the DP for the knockdown, because it's kind of like a drive impact defensive mechanism, even when you want to put pressure down, because the double lights recover fast enough that if it hits, you can break the armor of drive impact. But speaking of hits, this is going to be a full critical art for Lateen, and the buff will be incoming.
Yep, gonna have to see whether No Need is able to make something happen. No Need has been having a hard time. I think the neutral has been going okay, and I think they've found the right spots to check. I think the problem is their offense just isn't as developed as Lateen's, and I gotta tell you, Lateen's offense looking nasty. All of these overheads off of the drive rushes, connecting, enjoying all of the plus frames you get off of doing these moves out of the drive rush, and really just putting No Need on the back foot.
Absolutely. Lateen in the blink of an eye gonna go up 1-0 over No Need. Canister comes down, free pressure. No Need had to respect that.
Yeah, I mean, even Lateen is even using the drive rush on virtually all of their meaties just to get as much frame advantage off of it so they can run their frame traps after. Oh, the jump in connects, but No Need is way too far away to get much. We haven't seen a single drive rush cancel out of No Need. That standing forward was just screaming for it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where familiarity with the system and all of that comes into play, obviously being a beta tournament. Drive rush getting checked with the crouching light punch, but cross up and a neutral jump as well. Lateen just free to move about the country.
Yep, this is going to be set point now for Lateen. Playing a little bit slower. No, as I say that, just vaults across the screen. They weren't slower. They were just storing the potential energy in their legs so they could spring out.
There you go. Turn that all into kinetic. And speaking of kinetic, we're going over to the right side of the screen. Off the canister. Such a cool combo. Into the drop. Follow up as well. Reset the Oki. Drive impact finally comes through, though. And No Need out of a dangerous situation.
Connects with the low. We're stalking these stores here for No Need, but Lateen on the back foot has the life lead, but the drive bar is not in their favor. No Need can definitely try to press this issue, but no, just like that. Just a little bit of target combos. I think one of the things that is probably helpful for Kimberly here is that, you know, off of any jab check, you can always do the final fight combo.
Wow. Going to make them watch the whole thing to close it out. Speaking of final fight, this was the final one for No Need on the winner's side. That's going to be 2-0 Lateen.
Yeah, that was huge. And I think you said it, I think, pretty succinctly at the top of that. It really just seemed like No Need maybe hadn't engaged with the
6 area of gameplay.
All right. I don't know. Y'all probably saw me reel back in my chair. It's because the voice of God told us that we are getting Chris T, Deznere. Chris T on the can, as we would expect. Deznere sticking to the Bushinryu characters. You know him for the Zeku in Street Fighter V, on the Kimberly here in 6.
Oh, drive impact from downtown for Deznere. Air to air, knocking Chris T back down to the ground. Into the corner we go. There's a jump in. Good throw escape from Deznere.
All right. I'm loving you can see both of these players playing much more methodical, I think, than in some of the previous matches we're seeing. We're getting towards this top 32, right? So we're starting to see it. I love that bait. Having to represent the elbow drop as a bait is such a big deal, but Chris T's always going to have those hit confirms off of back strong.
Absolutely, and into the corner goes Deznere. Immediate bust out one and under that corner pressure. Good check on the dash up. Chris T well aware.
Right, that check is 100% clear, and we are on the back foot. Connects with the overhead, but it is not enough frame advantage because it came off of a regular command run. Drive impact gets the wall crush. That's going to be the first round.
Now, those are situations where drive impact becomes so deadly. When it's a checkmate to an off-the-wall combo, it's such a good option to put in the opponent's head early. Here's a big jump in, spinning some drive gauge for the cash out and the corner carry. And here we go, right back where I left you.
Oof. His standing short goes so far, getting the counter hit crouch jab right back into the back strong. We see these confirmed out of Chris T. Double drive rush right into the level 3. That's going to close out that round so candidly.
I know Dudley isn't in the game, but Chris T was out there with body. Just body shot straight to the stomach on Deznere over and over again. Ken looking like a boxer out here.
Absolutely. Well, hey, he's got to play a little bit dirty after what the Mad Gears did to his name. Gonna earn that respect back on it. I love that Chris T is also representing parry a little bit more than we've seen from some of the rest of the cast. Much more willing to parry through and try to not let you autopilot your block strings.
Absolutely. And parry obviously doesn't get the same gains that you would see in third strike and things like that, but it does build drive rush, and that seesaw of having more drive rush is going to be super important. Speaking of super important, there's the step kick into the overhead. Hard to react to those. Hammering at the guard and spent the money did Deznere, but now they're in burnout. This is so dangerous.
Oh my god, that's actually huge that Deznere was able to get out. There's no reversal on the table for Chris T right now, except for the level 1.
Excuse me? Didn't read the patch notes. Don't need it.
That's fine. Let it rock.
Chris T on match point just like that. Big jump in though for Deznere.
Yeah, definitely. That's actually probably the first sequence that Desnere's had to really make some stuff happen. And I don't know how big a deal the parry has been for Chris T in terms of slowing Deznere down, but I think Desnere's just really struggled to deal with how effective Chris T's ground game is.
Yeah, it's been super good, and you got to be able to control that ground game against Kimberly, especially. There's the almost called it the the alpha counter, but the help me out here. What is it? You barely see it.
The drive reversal. Oh,
there we go.
That would have been level 2. I don't think that would have connected. We do find the anti-air does Deznere, but Desnere's doing so much of trying to use the run to take turns, and you can see that Chris T was not respecting any of it. Managing to close that one out super clean. Exactly what I wanted to see out of Chris T on Ken. And you and I were talking about it before we went live. As soon as I saw him signed up in the bracket, I was excited for it because it was like
donating if you can. There are still codes. Let's get into this match. We have HawaiianShirtMan versus the LateenX. Yes, that's right. LateenX. Oh, Kimberly mirror match.
Yeah, so this side in Pool 3, Winners Semis, is all Kimberly. So the next one on Winners is also Kimberly Mirror. And yeah, Bushin Ryu has been running wild in Pool 3.
Yeah, so she's the character I'm using in the beta. I'm not sure how to feel about her yet. Personally, I think she struggles a little bit in neutral, but it could just be that I'm bad, so we will see. Oh, the perfect parry, but nothing after it.
Yeah, nothing afterward. HawaiianShirtMan hammering away, now has corner pressure off the wall. Set up for Oki here. Wow, wake up buttons from LateenX, able to fight out of the corner.
Ooh, the jump back roundhouse lands its mark. LateenX getting that first game. Or first round.
LateenX has really shown us they are very comfortable with the drive system, has been doing a lot of getting straight hits in neutral in the drive rush, or even media on blocking the drive rush for pressure. But into burnout, HawaiianShirtMan, it might be party time.
I was just gonna say, Maverick, you hit the nail on the head. He was feeling comfortable with the drive system, but maybe a little too comfortable. Already down to 30% life, and we're barely 30 seconds into the game.
Yeah, you got to be super careful. Now, of course, after the stun combo, gets the drive gauge refreshed, but already down to 2 bars. Has a full confirm here. Going to drive rush into the neutral, into the slide.
Gets the knockdown. Oh, and the last hit, able to react with the drive impact, and he will be able to seal the deal, is HawaiianShirtMan, ending it with that Izuna drop. He takes that round. We're tied up at 1 apiece.
Yeah, the double stand jabs on Oki from HawaiianShirtMan is really smart. Gave them the time to respond with drive impact.
Mm-hmm. Okay, just out of range there. Doesn't quite get the confirm into the target combo. The back throw from HawaiianShirtMan, but another burnout situation for LateenX. This could prove disastrous. Are we gonna see? Look at this. He's just getting the damage. He hasn't gone for even the drive impact yet. Look at the setup.
Yeah, it's super smart to do that because burnout lasts a while. So you have time, especially if you already have the corner. But LateenX able to fight out now and going to try to go on the offense so they don't have to deal with the burnout state. Neutral jump, roundhouse, nothing doing, but gets the jump over.
Yep, switches sides with the target combo into the throw. Now drive is there for LateenX. Oh, able to get the conversion here. Going to the level 2, that is gonna kill. Bop, bop, bop. Hit him with the super Izuna drop. And LateenX takes the first game over HawaiianShirtMan.
Oh. Saw the X-ray? Yeah, not paying for that one.
No, sir, that's gonna be a hefty medical bill.
Good stuff. LateenX, again, that familiarity being put into burnout, it's turned into a playstyle. I think that LateenX is just comfortable in burnout as well and was able to take the game despite going in burnout several times. So HawaiianShirtMan already off on the wrong foot for sure.
Oh man, big knockdown. Oh, gets hit by the bomb, and now he gets to go back in. He's able to block the setup there. The flip kick doesn't land, but thrown back into the corner. HawaiianShirtMan's in a tough spot. I think he's dead? Yeah?
Yeah, LateenX is just... The jump roundhouses, we've been talking a lot about LateenX's uses of the drive system, but jump roundhouse has also been paying off in big dividends for them.
Mm-hmm. I will say that that normal is one of the best jump normals in the game, I think. It reaches so far, it has a good hitbox-hurtbox ratio, kind of hard to anti-air from certain ranges.
It's super strong. HawaiianShirtMan off on the... just in a really bad situation here, facing a match point.
All right, go for the bomb setup. Oh, actually just goes for the overhead. This is a grip. So a little bit of drive gauge left. Go for the bomb setup this time. Oh, he actually changes. Now he's out of there. This is bad for HawaiianShirtMan.
Oh, blocked the DP escape and now full damage. And this is a punish counter, so this is going to do a whole lot.
This should be enough? Kill, yeah.
Oh my god. Bro. I'm ready.
Yeah, dude, that last Izuna drop hits like a truck. She might be, you know, maybe a 110-pound girl, but she is carrying a sledgehammer when she breaks your neck on the ground. LateenX, honestly, like, you know, a great Sagat player. He played Kage really well, played Akuma really well. So people know him as a fireball uppercut guy. So this is going to be a classic battle of the Shotas, harkening back to Street Fighter 2. Who can, you know, control space the best, make sure the jump-ins aren't happening, but... What I think is going to be an... Oh, they're both running Ken. Okay. No, what I think is going to be interesting here is who is going to have the correct answer to Jinrai kicks in neutral, because that's like the level 1 knowledge check.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And it's an important one because Ken can just get so much money off of the Jinrai kicks in the neutral space. But is Densetsu off to a quick start? Going to have some corner pressure. Immediate light into Shoryu.
Oof. And the back throw. Put him into the corner here. And now we see... Oh, man, he's back to the wall. This is... Oh, he's going to have... Oh, he didn't... He missed the loops. Oh, no, this is brutal.
Jump again. Christie able to get out of the corner. Densetsu on last legs. No confirm off of the drive rush connection. Just the OD fireball.
Yeah, that EX fireball hits him like a truck going 80 miles an hour. EX fireballs go so fast in this game.
They do. They really do. And it really... I mean, if you're a fireball uppercut type of person, it feels really good to throw EX fireballs. Big jump in from Christie.
Whew! Look at the damage. Gets the Oki off of the run heavy Tatsu there. Put him into the corner. Doesn't get a follow-up. Goes for the overhead.
Oh my goodness.
No, he's not dead. It's close though.
Not dead, but definitely close. Also got to be careful because a drive impact into the wall combo could close the door Christie keeping space. Densetsu trying to fight out.
That low forward, put him back into the corner there, go for the Oki. Yeah, he was wanted to go for the overhead canceled into the level 3 that would have killed, and I love that awareness. Christie recognized he was in burnout and just chipped him. That is a true change from Street Fighter V. Street Fighter V, you could only get chipped out by supers. In this game, if you're in burnout, you can die to chip from specials or supers or whatever. Anything can kill you if you're in, well, any special move, excuse me, can kill if you're in burnout.
Absolutely. Densetsu with the EXDP wake up. The confirm after the low forward, and Christie right back at you. Got a little bit of your own medicine.
All right, not able to land his mark with that jump in now. And they're both just pretty content here holding down back. Throwing these fireballs. Denson has, he tried. Oh, burnout. This is a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage, but Christie's gonna get drive gauge back after getting combo so soon. And now the tables have turned. Look, Densetsu's low on drive gauge.
Yeah, that's a great point. Oh man, I don't think he can't kill. He doesn't have enough meter, but this next spot is tough to deal with. Goes back in, and now both of them are in burnout.
Got to be careful if
no
Chip,
uppercut
though, does Densetsu. Can't parry at all. Just got to block it up and eat the chip damage. But Christie does have the life lead. Densetsu gets drive gauge back first. Christie up next. It's returned back to Street Fighter 6 style of things. The jump in.
Yep, that jump medium kick. Great range there. He reads the fireball timing, and Christie gets another round on the board. Maybe going to take this 2-0.
Oh, back throw. The Ken corner carry special in all games. That back throw.
Yeah. All right, goes in with the driver, so to get some extra frame advantage and momentum, but not able to make anything happen. Does not get the crosscut, and now he's getting put into the corner. He's got to worry about drive impact.
This is going to take a grip of damage away from Densetsu. Also, as you said, in the corner, drive impact is a thing. What's the response going to be? Wow, what a confirm!
Christie absolutely ate his oats this morning. He is wide awake, taking that 2-0 over Denson. Now, that was winners, so Denson still has a shot. He will go down. Players are not getting money. This is directly to help support the Princess Margaret Cancer Research Center. And if you donate in increments of $5 or $20, you can get entered into a couple different raffles. There's a raffle for some Matcherino hoodies and AMD swag bags, or the $20 raffle gets you into potentially winning a hitbox.
Speaking of hitboxes, all of 80's bullies are working right now. Level 1, going to get the corner pressure down. Oh, the drive impact through the buttons, and 80's bully stuffing YJK into the locker.
Just the tables have not turned in this case. Bully is living up to their namesake. Man, if you find yourself with your back to the wall, you have to, you just can't not look for drive impact. That's going to be such a hard thing for a lot of players to get on board with, just recognizing that's what I need to look for.
Yeah, it's a permanent part of the mental stack, right? When you're in the corner, you have to recognize if it's coming. Otherwise, you're just going to eat damage for days. Here's a drive rush cancel on block for YJK. Sweep. Oh, went for the throw, but whiffed.
Just out of range for Oki. That crouch fear is such a strong anti-air tool. It goes for the reset off of the light elbow. Okay. Yep. Deciding not to spend any meter. Next confirm will kill. And oh my god, dude. Her crouching fierce is cheap. It is so good.
I can't believe that traded. I cannot believe that button traded. That is incredible. But smart stuff from YJK, willing to take the trade.
Okay, there's the activation early going into that level 3. Get a good chunk of damage here, and you've still got so much drive gauge left to work with. You can really ramp things up, get this corner control into the past the midpoint of the screen, and now look at how far down he is on life.
Absolutely. There's the back throw. 80's bully put into the corner. YJK does have level 3 as well.
Oh man, follows up there trying to get a punish. Okay, uses the drive rush here, gets a good knockdown off of the slide. There's the throw tech. Gotta worry about that corner.
Yeah, in the corner. This is going to be a combo into the level 3, I imagine. Absolutely.
Yep, this is
You
dead.
know, yeah, I was gonna say, I think this is it. I was gonna talk about YJK being able to get the buff, but doesn't need the buff when you get the W. So yeah, that's that. Game 1, go over to YJK.
I'm pretty impressed. 80s Bully really was on the offensive throughout most of that, and it seemed to be working out most in his favor. But we are seeing in real time just how important that drive gauge is, as well as securing that extra damage boost for the critical art, so that you can actually make those comebacks if you need it.
Yeah, it's really important to be able to balance the two of those gauges together. Cross up lands for YJK, and he's Bully stuck in the corner once again. No option off of the run up.
Oh no, slammed into the wall here, followed up with the level 1. All right, get a little bit of extra damage because she does have a... Oh no, actually no spray paint can, excuse me. Ooh, EX.
Yep, there's the breakout from YJK. It's both. I mean, I switch between them. It's going to be EX forever. Whenever they glow gold, you know what it is.
right. Okay. Oh, there's the back throw that time. It tries to go in there, just getting something going. Oh man, we're down to the wire, and the run slide does it. Another run for YJK. Just like that, he's maybe going to take this 2-0.
And jump roundhouse again. And then the crouch fierce to deny 80s Bully the escape plan back into the corner. YJK with the drive impact corner combo.
All the overhead. Now that is actually plus. She does get a combo off that if you're close enough. I believe she can do stand jab.
Speaking of jabs, there's the crouch jab. Wake up buttons for YJK pushing 80s Bully back, and yeah, that's going to be it. YJK going full offensive style with it and taking it over 80s Bully.
I'm really impressed with the way that he was able to turn things around, because again, early on in that first game, 80s Bully was just bulldozing.
Hashogeki to extend your combos in the corner with it. It's such a good tool. I love seeing it and love using it.
All right, let's get into this. We will see if CrossCut can stop the air approach. Going there into the drive rush overhead, get the plus frames off that, and he did take the opportunity. Look at this damage. Ooh. Carrier to the corner with the medium kick Tatsu.
Double dash throw. Nice break from iDrop. Gonna go with the drive impact. This is bad. Burnout City for CrossCut.
Okay, but he's got a big life lead here. He's still not a best bet. Wow, that crouching
there it is.
from the other side. Dude, so good. Whew!
Wow, Shinku again gets the Dingin target going, but still in burnout. Got to be careful. Nice jump. Read the drive impact on incoming. And you see CrossCut just turtling up, waiting for the drive gauge to return, and now has it. EX Fireball.
Yeah, now he has EX Uppercut ready, EX Fireball. He can rush in like that, and he's still got a ton of drive gauge left. He's in a fine spot. Even though iDrop is not dead yet, he's still got such a controlled position.
Yeah, iDrop, big confirm here. Drive rush into the overhead. There's the Fireball coming out, and CrossCut in a little bit of trouble. Got to be aware of the corner.
He's burnt out. Just do Tatsu. Just chip him.
CrossCut patiently waiting, and there it is, crouch jab, just to close it out. But yeah, playing patiently, and I get it, right? You don't want to over gamble and then lose the round when you're in full control like that. Big punish counter, stand, medium punch. Woo! Wow, oh my god, the damage.
Yeah, and using the drive rush to get in and get Oki, that's how they want you to approach in this game. A lot of situations don't leave you right up in your opponent's face, and there aren't many plus buttons. But oh my god, oh, he actually doesn't, yeah, he wasn't, because it was comboed off of, he didn't get the wall splat. Oh, but the reaction, he's dead.
Absolutely dead here. Into the Shin Shoryuken. No combo needed, no fuss, no muss. CrossCut, one game.
My man is taking it back to 2008 with the level 3 focus into the Ultra from Ryu. CrossCut takes that, and like I said, man, he is a super solid player. He's a hidden gem of Ohio. If you are from this region, you know about him, but if you're like from the Midwest and you see him and like you run into him and he beats your ass, you're like, yo, who is this guy? This guy's sick. I've never heard of him.
Where did they come from? Another punish counter. Knows the optimal punish for the block on slide as well, and took a chunk out of iDrop's life.
Going in with the drive rush there, getting the plus frames off the stand medium punch. There's the DP. No, sir, these are my skies. And the bait!
Oh, the shimmy! Yo, hold up. CrossCut kind of feeling themselves at the moment. iDrop in a whole lot of trouble.
By the way, how many jump-ins has he eaten? What did I tell you, Maverick?
4. Yeah, no, he's the stop 4. He's stuffed 4. I've been counting. And you're right. You're right. Hey, look. I will tell you a person when they're right, and CrossCut living up to their name. Not gonna have to go on PSN and be like, yeah, I need to change this.
Yeah, right. Good chunk of damage for iDrop there, getting the punish counter extension. Oh, but he eats a huge jump in. Just meaning kick Tatsu going in with the drive rush extension. No plus frames anymore though. Now we're back to neutral.
Yeah, iDrop facing 2 match points here, slowing down the game plan. And honestly, if you can get a Kimberly to just do that, you're already winning, right? Like you're forcing them into a game state that they are just, that's not where they're optimal in. But big jump in here, that's one, and boy did it count.
Yeah, now we've seen here, right, Kimberly does struggle a bit against fireballs, but iDrop there bided his time and got the right read there with that jump heavy kick, was able to kill because of it, but he's still got such a big mountain to come, he still doesn't even have a game. Oh, drops his uppercut.
Street Fighter 4.
Woo!
Turn around EXDP, CrossCut, trying to get all the way up into the DMs. Does have level 3, and the response dead again. Shin Shoryuken on deck, didn't even do it. Just nice and simple, regular Shoryuken. CrossCut.
He's got those young man reactions. You're not going to get away with drive impact for free. You're going to get countered all day, boy. 2-0.
And you know.
Oh, LateenX versus YJK.
Yeah, this is a top 8 qualifier, by the way. So both the Kimberlys that have survived Pool 3, drive impact on response, return to sender. YJK starting out quick.
All right, they're challenging on his wake up, able to get out of the corner this time. Are we going to see the drive impact? No. I really like that, actually, stealing the turn with the drive rush. But man, he's in burnout now. This could get south real quick.
It does. Great break, though, LateenX. Trying to figure out the escape plan.
Whoa!
Wow, the falling Bushin.
Bro!
Oh my goodness!
That. He got the punish counter off of the Tatsu, and it actually comboed. That was so sick. That was so sick.
Wow. It's still going to be YJK that took it, but the moral victory goes to LateenX. That was incredible.
Yes. Yes. All right, busting out with the overdrive Tatsu there. Yes, throw him back into the corner. All right, now you've got control. You're in the driver's seat.
Back at you again. YJK. Nice spacing there. Got the trade, but unfortunately, LateenX with the wake-up button is going to put YJK into the corner. Canister on the ground. You got to respect it.
Bro, her crouch fears, shades of Sakura Street Fighter 4 crouch fears, just hitting everything and anything. You are not gonna jump in.
Oh, that should be dead. Cancel.
Yeah, that should kill. Level 2 super. That last Azuna drop. Oh, just a sliver.
Oh, okay. But the slide, yeah.
Yep, that is something that, like, so her slide is hella negative on hit and on block, unless you space it correctly. If you do space it correctly, it has so many active frames that it can be safe, and can even combo in some situations, but it's really hard to find that spot. But in that moment, it didn't matter because he was so low on life. Even if it hit and was negative, he was going to die.
Speaking of going to die, LateenX in threat of doing just that. Again, Bushin kick out of the corner with the EX version.
Did not find his mark there. Didn't follow up after the Bushin run. No kick or no grab. This is a grip. Oh, the back throw.
I like that. Cancel on the throw. Yeah, get the corner pressure going. LateenX trying to space things out. Drive rush into the corner. You go.
Whew. That's a lot of damage. That was a cool 25%. Oh, I love that back throw. Not quite enough to kill, but he baits out the overdrive uppercut. Yeah, you could tell he was worried about the drive impact.
JK only 1 round away from moving into top 8 here at Pizza Party. Throw escape. LateenX trying to space things out, but ends up jumping a little bit too far, puts themselves in danger of being shoved into the corner, and does! Knees, if you please!
Jump back roundhouse. Oh, he gets crossed up for his troubles. There, leave the Oki. Yes, you get to throw down the bomb, follow up with the Bushin throw.
Rush for the meaty, but the sweep knockdown gives a big jump in for YJK. Gonna set down the canister, combo off of it. Absolutely, EX drop.
Yes, sir. Follow up. That is gonna be dead in the fanciest combo we have seen today. That is gonna be YJK moving on.
That combo is so dope, by the way.
It's so sick. It's so sick. And it's not easy to do. That's something I actually really like in this game. Like, there is execution.
For sure. For sure.
So, if those leaks are true and he comes out, he is the one I'm most interested in. But seemingly he will be DLC. Outside of that, I'm actually most interested in Manon. She looks really cool. Her design looks really cool, and she'll be my first grappler. So I'm excited to try out a new archetype for this game.
That's super, super cool. But speaking of the classics, we got Guile and Ken on the screen. Graham Wolfe with the drive impact to be forced into the corner. Guile, mad good in this game.
Oh yeah, I think he's top two. Him and Juri are the clear winners in my opinion. Oh, he falls on the fireball, and he is in burnout. This is a tough spot. Oh no, never mind. He was not in burnout. I thought he was. My bad.
Not quite close. Very close to it, but QB still has that corner position. Playing patiently. Nice jab. Puts him in the burnout. Oh, this is going to be the finish. Good stuff from QB. That patient.
Yeah, that something to note about drive impact. Not only does it serve as an unblockable and like wall spot and stuff, but it will also actually deal drive gauge damage to your opponent. So if they're close to burnout, you can utilize that to actually ensure that it happens.
Yeah, absolutely. And just another way that you got to be aware of not only your system, your meter, but your opponent's. QB trying to push Graham Wolfe back into that corner, gain some ground on Guile, which is a tough task to do in Street Fighter 6.
Oh, gets caught with the stand medium kick. All right, now trying to find the ranges, Graham Wolfe. Yes, backing off there, but a big jump, and he baits it. Not quite enough to kill, but he is sitting pretty. Only maybe 5% life left on Ken's side. How is he going to try and make this comeback?
Gonna have to do it patiently. A couple of low fours there to tap away at the health bar. And yeah, a perfect boom. So quick in this game.
And that was overdrive too. So we're talking Mach 5, Mach 6.
Yeah, definitely breaking the sound barrier. Perfect parry, but a little bit outside of the range to be able to get a hit off of it. Another drive impact through QB's buttons. Graham Wolfe is locked in.
Oh my god, look at the reactions. And I'm telling you, he has been around forever. He still has those. He may not be a young
I was going to say,
anymore,
you sure this is a super
OG? Yes. Yes. I think he's dead. He should be dead. Yep. A perfect? The 7 golden letters? You had to do my man like that? Go home and be a family man, says Guile.
Guile. My family's all grown now. I'm free to do whatever I want. I sent them off to college. I'm back here in the streets.
Oh, man. Convincing first game from Graham Wolfe. Parry. Nice. Going in with the stand light kick off the drive rush. Get the frame advantage. And now just letting that build back up. I really like how he utilizes drive gauge.
Yes. And especially as Guile, right? So it's not just utilizing it in general, which is good, but as Guile, you know your opponents want to try to fish to put you on block in the neutral space. So he's just using drive impact to invalidate any attempts to get super close to him.
Right. And another thing to consider as well, right, is he's closing that distance, but with drive gauge, because it moves you so far forward, you actually get to charge while you're running half screen near, unreactable. It's crazy strong for charged characters.
That's such a good point, and makes Graham Wolfe even more powerful on this guy. But QB's finally in. Full combo here. DP, Oki in the corner. Good break from Graham Wolfe.
Oh, the reaction. Counter, he will be able to kill here. Oh, no, you can't leave him alive. Not like this.
Not like this. Sonic Hurricane? Okay. Blocked it up, got the counter. That was close.
Big jump in there from QB, but doesn't follow up with anything. Oh, and the reaction again. He is so ready. He understands the importance of countering that.
Locked in is Graham Wolfe right now. Taking the neutral space. Good flash kick. Baited the jump. Oki on the boom. Drive rush into a big sweep.
All right, there's the heavy uppercut, crosses him up, but still so much drive gauge. And the reaction right back. Now, look at the way that they've adapted. Cuby showing that he's ready too. Oh, I think that was a misinput.
Still going to go into the level 3. This is the enhanced version as well, so a ton of damage coming out. Guile, healthy boy, though.
Yeah. I actually don't know, and I don't know that it's been confirmed, if characters have different health values. I had heard it theorized that everybody's at 10,000. I don't know if that's true, though.
I'm not sure either. That's a good point. Sometimes it feels like they're different, but again, that could just be empirical, playing the game and not knowing. Exactly.
Right,
so I'd be curious to see, get that confirmed.
All right, yep. Enhancing his Sonic Boom and just following it in. Super plus.
Getting
a combo off of that, too. Look at this position. Already down 60%. Cuby has to work hard to get out of this corner.
Barry on the Hadouken. Drive in. Immediately confirmed after the counter hit. Oki on the boom. Good block so far from Cuby, but still stuck in the corner.
And so much drive gauge to work with. He's chilling. He's going to parry those. Yes, get a bunch of it back. Oh, he does eat a big jump in here using the drive rush. Cuby extending his combo, and now he's got the corner position. Grand Wolfe with his back to the wall.
Yeah, but look at the life lead for Grand Wolfe, though. Doesn't really have to panic about much. Just got to be careful about drive gauge. Or drive impact, excuse me. And gets put into the corner because of it.
However, it's still going to take a bit if Cuby... Oh, man, just busting out with the EX there. There's another round. I was going to say, Cuby, even with that advantageous position, only had a level 1 super on deck, so he didn't have a ton of damage to cash out.
I love this drive rush after the boom from Grand Wolfe to just close the distance. Offensive Guile, that's the stuff that reminds me of like Street Fighter V Guile.
Yes, yes. One of the cooler iterations of the character across the franchise.
Sure, absolutely. Cuby, though. Stuck in the corner, low on drive gauge. Does get the parry. Goes into burnout with the EX Hadouken.
Uh-oh. This is a lot of damage. Just immediately into level 3 here. And this will do enough damage that I'm pretty sure this will put him where a throw will... No, throw will not kill.
Now it will. Landed on the boom. Gets stuffed on the jump in, and the EX, the overdrive boom to close it out. Wow, that was
so good.
You said they were OG, and that felt like OG dominance right there. That was some good old Guile.
Textbook Guile. That's what he's been doing for 30 days. Mike Watson, Ultra David, they're all like, yeah, that dude's ridiculous. So to see him showing out like this is great.
And speaking of ridiculous, we got the classic again. Chris T defeated one Ryu and was gifted with another one to go through, but this time it's CrossCut up on deck.
Man, again, you cannot jump on this man. He has those. Some of the best anti-airs in the business.
Yeah, it's definitely inspirational. As a Ryu player, I'm sitting here inspired. So one of these definitely taking some of those jump, fierce,
jumping,
big damage.
Oh, he could have linked into super to kill. Oh, that stayed in front. That was messed up. I thought for sure that was going to the other side.
Ambiguous. There's the EX fireballs right back at you.
Uh-oh.
Oh, man. CrossCut
eating a chunk.
Oh, but the Shinku! Oh, no, it missed!
I wonder if that was a misinput or he actually did try to anti-air with the super. We saw him do that in his earlier game and it worked. So I don't know if that was on purpose or if he screwed up the input. Whew.
But punish counter for the drive impact caught Chris T whiffing. A lot of damage. Wake up parry from Chris T. Avoids the crouching medium.
Yep. No, sir. Get out of the skies. Drive rush forward into the throw. A big lead. All right. This is a good spot to find yourself in. There it is. The overdrive Tatsu ends it. Now we're tied at 1 round apiece here in the battle of the Shotos.
Yeah, I really like the way that CrossCut uses Stand Fierce with Ryu after kind of doing a little shuffle on Oki to get the opponent to flinch. That's the good stuff.
Yes, unhand me. Get yourself off. Oh, he actually bit on the shimmy, but CrossCut didn't believe. He didn't throw out a button.
Oops! Drive impact lands. CrossCut shoved into the corner. Level 3 available for Chris T as well, so might be looking for a confirm into it. Yes, sir!
He should be able to get a follow-up here. Yes, the EX Tatsu. A good chunk of damage there. 25%. That's a good spot.
Becky. A little bit safer on block. than the Hadouken at that range. But yeah, speaking of anti-airs, Christy saying, I got those too.
Yeah, you could tell that he had done such a good job there, both in establishing a life lead and frustrating him in the fireball game, that CrossCut was antsy. He's like, I gotta try and make something happen because he was so far down on life, and Christy dialed in that uppercut, easy peasy.
Christy back to where they left off. CrossCut shoved into that corner, looking for a way out.
Using the drive rush, able to get some frame advantage. There is the big cross up. A little bit of damage, but more importantly has the corner. And I love that double jab into the uppercut. Oh no, he screwed up!
Yeah, I wonder if he was going for a stand roundhouse there for a big damage. But either way, CrossCut now in a really tough situation.
Yep, that's exactly what that was. It was supposed to be stand roundhouse, and he just walked forward a little too much there. Big conversion here. Okay, this is a great spot for Christy to find himself. He is just sitting in the driver's seat, forced to throw tech there. Okay.
This is worth it, right? You go into burnout for sure, but you also put your opponent into burnout, and you escape the corner. However, gotta be super careful right now. The life lead still in Christy's favor. Big jump in with the jump fierce!
He's caught on to his fireball patterns. CrossCut has to shore up here and stop throwing these obvious fireballs.
Working in a little bit of the low forwards here from CrossCut. Fireball game activated. Yeah, gets a knockdown with engine enhanced fireball.
All right, man, good chunk of damage there on the run heavy uppercut. Big 30% life lead here for Christy. He is chilling, and now just harassing with these buttons. Ooh,
okay, I like the cancel into throw there. Yeah, that was pretty good. But low forward from Christy, drive rush activation into level 3, of course.
Yep. This is basically going to put it into you have to try and make the comeback, and he's in burnout now. This is a huge mountain.
Yeah, Christy can actually chill and choose how they want to get the W here, but gets the off-the-wall stun combo from the drive impact, and Christy, just like that, going to move into top 8 against CrossCut.
Man, I ran into a couple. Actually, one of the Chun-Lis I saw in the bracket was like NTK Aphrodite. I ran into them last night on ranked, and they just wash me. They're like have a good understanding of that character already.
Yeah, ElderGoose going with the Kimberly and a rival on the Luke.
Oh, got a hit there, but not able to confirm. Just a little too far away. Maybe could have gotten a sweep, but nevertheless, nothing afterwards. Oh, tried to go in with the drive rush for the sneaky throw, but no such luck.
Angle shoved into the corner here. ElderGoose trying to space it out in the neutral space. Goes into burnout. Yep, takes the wall combo.
All right, yep. Oh, and goes for the bomb setup. Interesting. Not a ton of damage, a little bit, but you're able to set up the bomb again, and now you get a follow-up, but he dropped it.
Yeah, I do like the bomb setup because it answers the fact that a rival got all the drive gauge back, but here we are.
Now, it is important to note, too, that there are no bombs left. Not quite able to close it out here, just trying to mash out those crouch shorts and trades for the win. ElderGoose takes the first round.
Yeah, ElderGoose got such a big lead in the beginning that they could really afford to do that trade. But A-Rival starting off strong. Ooh, flash knuckle. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Oh, man, and just breaking right on through there. Oh, this combo is so cool. I genuinely, I think Luke is pretty neat in this game.
Yeah, he looks pretty dope in this game, and I'm wondering if more people are going to pick him up. But speaking of getting picked up, we're going to the skies with the musical selection here. ElderGoose is going to get the buff for level 3.
What do you think she's listening to?
Kimberly. I think right now, I think she's listening to like some. I like to think like 90s hip hop.
Yeah, 90s. Well, but you have to remember she's a kid of the 80s. She loves the 80s. I was thinking like maybe Prince.
That's true.
Or
that is true.
Like Cypress Hill maybe.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
All right, we're tied 1 round apiece here. Who will draw first blood and get the advantage in the game? Oh, goes for the cross up there. No such luck. There's the forward throw. Now she goes in just out of range for that throw.
The dash up as well. ElderGoose. The drive rush cancel. Spending a little bit of meter, but to go a long way. Jump. Roundhouse puts a rival back in the corner, but able to fight out.
trying to use that stand medium kick to control space, and the late reaction on the drive impact. Huge chunk of damage. Yes, get the level 2 into the level 3, take him all the way to the other side of the corner, and get a big chunk of damage. Look at this, almost tying up the life.
Wow, yeah, that's a huge grip. And has much more drive gauge than ElderGoose. Spends a little bit there with the Sand Blast. Got to be super careful. Both going to burnout.
This is way worse for Kimberly. She has to deal with fireballs.
That is super true. Sandblast is available, but just the fade back. Nice punish counter there from a rival. I like his usage of space there, not necessarily relying on the fireball, but baiting ElderGoose into a situation where you know that stand medium kick was trying to come out.
For sure, for sure. Put him in that obvious position, and then suddenly your answer to whatever the problem is becomes much more clear. Okay, this fireball game here from Spin Kick, trying to go in there, establish some pressure, but it's putting a stop to it with that crouch medium kick very early.
Back in the corner. The throw loose, good punish counter, caught him whiffing. ElderGoose showing it's gander time.
All right, there's the throw break. Something I really like about Street Fighter 6 is how far back you're pushed after a throw break. I like the emphasis on returning back to neutrals, you know, so you don't really have to worry about like throw loops or like, you know, the unstoppable vortex offense.
Yeah, I enjoy that too. I think that's a really fresh approach to the game, and I know a lot of people are happy about it. Ooh. The breakout from a rival. ElderGoose spacing things out really calmly right now. Great punish counter though, knowing the optimal punish. Drive rush in, getting a little aggressive. Yeah. Good break.
Whoa, weird trade there. I don't know if that was supposed to be uppercut. I wonder if maybe you tried to do down medium punch and just got the wrong input. But the trade, now they're pretty even on life. Both of them have really been trying to use drive rush to get into range. They're understanding that that is how you establish, you know, plus frames.
Yeah, there it is, plus frames again. You see the numbers on the screen. I just noticed that they were there. So you know how plus they were or they were not when they were hitting buttons at the moment. Sandblast put ElderGoose into burnout.
Yeah, oh, and gets clipped with that stand heavy punch, just swinging right into her jaw. And it is on the verge of being a 2-0 for a rival.
Oh, I love that throw. That's such a cool throw.
Yeah. All right, there's the knockdown there off the target combo. Going back in. Didn't believe. Actually, with that clip, she probably could have gotten stand short into uppercut, but no such luck.
Block so far from a rival. Drive rush in again. Definitely spending the meter to go for our gas. And the tank still stuffed immediately on reaction, though, from ElderGoose.
Yeah, going into that level 3 there. Yes, put him into burnout. Get a huge life lead here, and now he has no overdrive meter to work with. And you're pushing him towards the corner.
And look how much drive gauge that ElderGoose got from that level 3. That's going to whiff. No follow-up. Yes, finally got the EX run. Great option from ElderGoose. Sets the canister back.
Okay, man, how is this going to close out?
Uh-oh, this is dangerous. Goes into burnout.
Oh, and gets clipped. Did not block the cross up that time. He's probably a little nervous because the burnout. Had to try and make a comeback. One game apiece.
Tied up. EXDP.
Yeah.
Just a regular throw. Drive rushed in. A rival has spent plenty of drive meter, but got a lot of reward off of it.
Yeah. Got a lot of reward. Tried to bite for a shimmy early on, but Kimberly kept her hands to herself. And there is the huge stun. Look at this combo. There and there. Now you get to follow up with the light spin kick. Yep. Okay.
Immediately spending drive meter after the hit for a full confirm. Drive rush in off of the whiff as well. I like this aggression from a rival, just stopping anything that ElderGoose tries to set up in the neutral space. We're back in with another drive rush.
Okay, get a little bit of extra damage because of that smoke bomb. Okay, and baits it out. You will be able to punish. Huge punish. I love the awareness there. Go for the drive impact, and that is it. ElderGoose getting another round on the verge of taking this 2-0 in the reverse sweep.
Yeah, looking to move on into top 8, but a rival not done yet. Drive rush. Nice stuff. The stand short.
and stay. Oh, I love that mix-up. Going with the light elbow puts you in just enough range where you can throw them afterwards or make them guess wrong with a strike.
You said drive rush into another throw. You said the loops were gone, but Toucan Sam showed up for just a little bit.
This is dead. Yeah, more than enough. That's a ton of damage. And ElderGoose takes it 2-0, securing their spot in top 8.
Nice adaptation there.
Any of these counter pokes that Itachi's Legacy is throwing out. Wow, the patience to wait for the kite, but still comes down with a button, does Itachi's Legacy. Are we going to stay same side? Yes, we are. We're going to go for the throw on the reset. A second throw? That was going to be 3.
Yes, yes. You always go for 3.